Now from the coast of England and Royal Liverpool Golf Club, this is EA Sports' continuing coverage of the world of golf. Rich Lerner joined up in the booth by Frank Nobilo. Frank, there's nothing like it early tee time to get the adrenaline flowing.
And also, too, the golf course is perfect. Less divots. You don't see any sort of marks on the green. Greens are going to putt beautifully. There's also, the course is a little bit softer. It's got the moisture from overnight. And also, when they've cut the golf course, there's that really green, fresh smell, like it's brand new.
We're just going to play 9 here, so let's get it started as we head out to the tee at the par 4 first.
And that is not a fairway hit. It's definitely gone into the rough. Certainly not the start everybody was expecting.
So now from the rough, his second here at the opening hole. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Notah Begay III.
He's got just a hair under 100 yards to the front. 106 gets to the hole. Pin is on the front left part of the green.
Could have just done with a little bit more for breakfast. Just a little short. Maybe I'm being harsh. It's a good shot.
Gonna have to be a little careful with this one. It's for birdie. What a stroke there, and a most unexpected birdie. A 9-footer now for his birdie. Yes, very well read. To 100 now for the day. The second at 453 yards. This is a tough hole. Precision is a must off the tee because the landing area is a small one and features 3 very penal bunkers. The green is also well protected with 3 more bunkers, and the putting surface itself is anything but flat. That was close to being good, but it'll hop off the fairway and into the heavy stuff. That ball went straight down into the heavy rough. This is going to be very difficult to get to the green. It's his second from a terrible lie. Okay, so good work there to get this back out into the short grass.
And really, this is not a bad spot to be, just a little short of the green. Certainly not out of the question to get away with a par. And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
Okay, that's acceptable there. This is in the 30-foot range here. It's for birdie. Oh, yes, very impressive right there. That goes down for a birdie. got it there, but not quite on target.
And so just getting started, even par so far.
The third of 4 consecutive par fours to start this front side is the 426-yard third hole. Pot bunkers aren't the problem here as they were on the first 2 holes, but thick rough is. A tee shot that takes the dogleg too sharply can leave one with a very difficult approach, or even worse, wind up out of bounds. Oh, do you believe it? Right off making birdie, this tee shot on the very next hole, out of bounds. Ooh, and this is not good. That ball gonna be unplayable. It is ruled out of bounds. Well, the good news is that the bag's going to get a little lighter for the caddy, but that is a second consecutive tee shot that is ruled out of bounds. Still not home yet, playing his 4th. I have this at about 125 yards. Stuck the follow through right there. This could be really good. Didn't go your way. It happens in golf, so just pick up and move on. Well, he came into this hole at even par, but with a double, he walks off at 2 over. The last of the consecutive par fours to grace this front side is this one, the 367-yard 4th. It's the shortest of the 4 by a considerable margin. Most golfers should be able to cover the fairway bunkers and be left with just a short iron in. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. So after a big drive, 77 yards now for his second. And that's going to leave some work, but it'll end up okay. Look here at birdie.
And this is a putt you should make 7 out of 10 times. Looks to be dead straight, nothing to push it offline.
That is crafty right there. A beautiful putt, and the result is a birdie.
18 feet from the bottom of the cup.
That's going to scoot a foot or two by. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Now to the first of Royal Liverpool's 3 par 5s. It is the dogleg left, 520-yard fifth hole. Tee shots that can navigate the gorse to the left and the pot bunkers to the right should open up this green to be reachable in 2. By most accounts, this is the best birdie opportunity on this opening 9. And that one a little wayward. It bounds off the fairway and right into the thick rough.
Errant tee shot here, Rich, but going to have to muscle this one out of the rough.
That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5.
Impressive to get the power on that second shot into the par 5 and comfortably get it up here by the green. I know it's in that greenside bunker, but that is very doable.
Just too tough to control out of the sand. That one unable to hold the green. It'll run off into the short stuff.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. The first par 3 of the round is here at the 201-yard 6th. 2 pot bunkers left and 1 right of the green are to be avoided at all costs. Okay, that one pin high off to the right, and a reasonable look at birdie coming up. Gonna have to give this a pretty good thump. Well, that's out. That's the important part, but this is well short of where it needed to be. Now this for birdie.
And these are the putts you drill when you're on the putting green before the round. This should have a good chance to go in.
And now a putt from 24 feet away.
Pretty good read there. Definitely good speed, and that just skips a foot or so by. That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. One over for the day. The 7th now at 481 yards, a par 4. Pot bunkers left and right are definitely in play off the tee. Even if you end up in the fairway, the second shot is a demanding one, partially blind, over a large tract of gorse and potentially 2 pot bunkers left. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway.
Ready for a second shot, trying to knock it on the green.
Oh, that ball limps its way onto the green, but yeah, you never know. One putt away. And safely on deck. That's the main thing, but from that distance, really don't want to leave yourself like a knee knocker, like a 4 or 5 footer. So this first putt's going to have to be good.
Yeah, he had a pretty good run at that, but it won't go down. Still pretty good from there. This would be a big bonus if it went in, more than likely just trying to get this one close. Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. Yeah, that's not too bad from that far back. Disappointment there. I'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. That, so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. On to the 8th, a par 4 at 436 yards. It features a familiar refrain: avoid the pot bunkers and the tall gorse. Doing so with your drive should leave a short iron in to a green protected by 1 bunker left and 2 to the right. That is straight into the thick stuff.
Well, that drive was enormous. I know it's in the rough, but that is long.
Down the Nota, how does this look? All right, so back in play, and Frank, he used the short iron right there. What'd you think of the club selection?
Yeah, that's good, Rich. I mean, the thing with the short iron, you have to judge the flyer. And what happens, for example, if it's a 7 or an 8 iron, you get that sort of loft or elevation. But often if you get a little bit of grass, you get the distance of a 5 iron or even a 4 iron. So got to judge the flyer. Always a good shot in the rough, but now a chance for a birdie. So that's a good approach shot. The strike was fine on the pitch shot. Ball first, then turf. Just wasn't really hit hard enough.
Well, Iona's had a good look. Now this for birdie.
Yeah, it's a long putt, so pace is important, but there's not a whole lot to it. I fancy the chances of getting this close.
This is a 13-footer.
It needs to slow a bit. Okay, that's still going to be a good 4 feet, though, coming back. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. So came into this hole at 2 over, but with the double, you can do the math. He's now at 4 over. The ninth hole at 218 yards of par 3. Bunkers front, left, and right protect a fairly narrow green that features more than its share of humps and hollows. Yeah, that one came in a little hot. It's safely on, but it'll be a long look coming up. Ooh, and that one straight down. That's going to be tough from there. Still work to do to get this on the green. This is second. And that'll do just fine. Iona's down there. This for birdie.
Well, for a long putt like this, there's really not a whole lot to it. I think you'll fancy his chances at this one.
That is an excellent lag putt right there. Had the speed perfectly.
Oh, now that is going to hurt.
Cleans that up in the hole.
That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. Frank, you know what? I